Glamorgan Cricket are elated to announce that cricket legend Matt Maynard has been appointed as the club's head coach. We spoke with Matt on the morning of the announcement to discuss the good news.
Matt, thank you very much for joining me. Very busy morning for you, I'm sure. It's, but you know, what great news, fantastic news. Your initial reaction, please, Matt?
Yeah, delighted. I enjoyed last summer back with the lads, and to be able to extend that now for another 3 years, just delighted, and hopefully we'll continue the good work from last year.
Certainly, and the club has improved over the last few years as well. Is this a similar theme which we can expect over the next few years with you in the leading role?
Well, if we don't, I don't think I'll be in the leading role for long. Because it's all about trying to get better year on year and trying to improve year on year, and so that's the challenge ahead for me and the coaching staff, is to try and make us better, more competitive. I thought we did well in a couple of competitions, not so well in the T20 last year, but in terms of our attitude to that competition, it was terrific, and just the results weren't what we're after. But some players some people will look at results as the be all and end all. I'll look at other ways of how we play and how we're going about it. What's the attitude of the players like? Are they putting it in all the way through the games? And if the answer to those questions is yes, then sometimes you hold your hand up and say we're beaten by a better side on the day. Certainly,
you mentioned the attitude of the players there. So we have a mixture of very experienced kind of older guys and some fresh faces coming through. How important is that dynamic for the for a mixture of all abilities and experiences coming together in one melting pot?
Great question. I think, look, if you've got senior players who help younger players develop, knowing that in a year or two they could be taking my spot, then that's kind of where you want to be. But it doesn't always work like that, because obviously they want to try and protect their own careers and their own games and carry on playing as long as possible. But no, to get the team together, you want everyone helping each other out to try and improve as much as possible. Peers, when you're playing out in the middle, is the greatest learning, I believe. It's not in the nets, what the work we do in the winter, but you can learn more in half an hour batting with, say, some of the younger players batting with Marnus Labuschagne last season. Could have learned more in that half an hour than they did do in 8 hours or 12 hours of nets in the winter, because you just, certain situations, match play, game play, the experience that you gather from that is hugely important. So, you look at your peers, or I'd look at, right, how is our senior players, how are they going to help the younger players, how are some of the younger players going to help the senior players as well? It's not just an age thing, it's about the attitude that player comes with. They can help transform a dressing room, they can help transform the way you play, the fighting spirit that you show on the pitch. So all those things are really important, and you can be 23, 24 doing that, or you can be 36, 37, 38. So it's not an age thing, it's more of having the right characters out there doing that.
Thank you very much for your time. I wish you all the very best.
Thank you.